and I did not expect what happened. The blog within 4 months became incredibly famous and started winning awards all over the place. And it was basically a cooking blog. But what it did was is it included a lot of humor about a single father who didn't know, and this is true, none of it's a lie, didn't know how to make spaghetti, say 8 years ago. And I didn't know how to make spaghetti. I could make tuna fish, who had to learn how to cook, and for his kids and for himself. And what developed from there is I became I had an incredibly good suggestion from someone immediately that I should open up the blog to submissions from people from all over the world, which I did. And actually, the blog became very, very, very well known and famous. And when I came to SL, one of the first ideas I had was to turn whatever was in the blog into a magazine. And therefore we have the Help I Have a Fire in My Kitchen magazine, of which I was hoping that I could give the class the second edition today. But you'll get it if you pay attention to what you receive in your messages, it will be released to everyone who had taken the first magazine already automatically, and it'll be sent to you. And anytime you see, if you look at the Coke machine next to the Coke machine in the table there, anytime you see a sign like that, not starting today, if you don't have the first magazine, you can click on that now. But if you have the first edition, anytime you click on that sign, it'll give you the most updated edition. That's it, and the second edition will be out today. And what I did is this is an experiment in terms of all the groups, because this is really a group. Is there a way to make? Yes, you can. You just click on the front cover, and it says there's a menu that says size, and you can size that thing until your heart's delight. It gets gigantic. Okay, it just comes out small because people get a little bit totally mishkabobbled when they get a gigantic thing coming out of the box. So we leave it very small, and then they can size it. Okay, back to this. So, but there is a science in what happened in Help I Have a Fire in My Kitchen. And a lot of humor, and it's in the magazine too. And we'll be doing both of them here, and we'll be covering a few things. Number one is actually I got really into this idea of recipes and enjoying with the world the recipes that we had. And I want to make this clear. The one rule of Help I Have a Fire in My Kitchen, now you may not know what this means, but that the recipes had to be kosher, which means there could be no recipes on the blog that mix, for all intent and purposes, there could be no recipes on the blog that had pig. And there could be no recipes on the blog that mixed meat and milk, because kosher people don't eat meat and milk together, and we don't eat pig, and we don't eat frogs, and we don't eat lobster and stuff like that. So the recipes had, and because I had this rule, I really thought that I would be limiting the amount of people that would come to this blog, and cake, of course, but no meat and milk, and read the recipes. And the exact opposite happened in that it just kind of seemed to grab more and more and more people.